Hello there again. This is Erica Swarthy Daisy with Kinfolk Chat. This is a quick video to look at my updated health predisposition reports with 23andme. For those of you that have been watching my channel for quite some time, you know that I have recently updated my 23andme kit. So I purchased a whole new kit, resubmitted the sample, and got new results. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at the health predispositions that I had in my old report and then compare them to the new report. So let's start with the previous report. Simply in the health and traits category, when you look on there, you'll see that in my old account, or under the old account, I had your genetic results were analyzed on a previous version of our genotyping platform. And then of course I could get more information on that. There it shows highlights and it shows variants detected, and it showed two variants. The first one, a late onset Alzheimer's disease, was a slightly increased risk. And then also the G6PD deficiency, it says variant detected, one variant not determined. So basically, these are genetic factors that may influence my chances of developing certain health conditions. And as it shows here, I do have both of those conditions found prevalently in my family. I know especially with the Alzheimer's, I had a great aunt that had that. And the G6PD deficiency is kind of rampant in my family as well. And this condition basically is a common genetic condition caused by defects in an enzyme, which is the G6PD, and that enzyme helps protect red blood cells from damage. And for individuals that have G6PD deficiency, red blood cells are destroyed upon exposure to certain environmental triggers, which can lead to episodes of anemia. So again, I have anemia on both sides of my family, so I do have to take iron. And this is something that was actually commonly known, so it's impressive that it was picked up during this test. But I knew it when I was a teenager, when I did have some genetic testing done, as well as some other tests related to my health. And they did highlight this as one of the deficiencies that they picked up. Now let's look at the report as of late 2020. Comparatively, as you see on the newer test, they also kept on the late onset Alzheimer's disease, which is that slightly increased risk. They also have the G6PD deficiency on here listed again as a variant detected. Then they added chronic kidney disease, APOL1 related, and it says there was a variant detected with that. And then type 2 diabetes, increased likelihood. Taking a closer look at the chronic kidney disease, my mother's sister did have that, so she did have to go onto dialysis in her older years. And basically this chronic kidney disease is a condition in which the kidneys stop working properly over time. And according to 23andme, it's because the kidneys serve as filters for our blood. Chronic kidney disease can cause excess fluid and waste from the blood to build up in the body. It goes on to say this can lead to health problems including bone damage, heart disease, and stroke. And she did have a stroke. And it says this test includes two variants in the APOL1 gene that can increase the risk of developing chronic kidney disease. These variants are most common in people of African descent. They go on to mention that I have one of the two genetic variants that was tested, and that people with only one variant are not likely at increased risk of developing APOL1 related chronic kidney disease. However, most cases of chronic kidney disease are not caused by the variants included in the test. It says your risk for chronic kidney disease also depends on other factors like lifestyle, family history, and genetic variants not covered by this test. The test also highlighted type 2 diabetes. That is definitely something that my mother has and other family members also have. And 23andme mentions that in type 2 diabetes, Sugar builds up in the blood, which over time can lead to complications like heart disease and stroke. Excess weight and physical inactivity are important factors, but genetics also plays a role. Then it says your genetics are associated with an increased likelihood of developing type 2 diabetes. And based on data from 23andme research participants, people of African American descent with genetics like yours have an estimated 54% chance of developing type 2 diabetes at some point between the ages of 43 and 80. And again, your genetic likelihood is higher than typical, but your overall likelihood also depends on factors like weight, diet, and exercise. This means it is important to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to take a brief look at the predisposition reports. The benefit of it is that I can try my best to avoid some of these outcomes, including the type 2 diabetes. Of course, exercise and diet is important in that instance. As well as with the kidney disease, all of the environmental impacts that could cause that disease long term. And then, of course, the G6PD deficiency, I would have to do what's necessary to maintain that. And then the late Alzheimer's, as I get older, I need to just keep that in mind. No pun intended. But yes, there are several things that can be done, including making sure to keep up on exercising, diet, and sleep, as well as continuing to stimulate the brain by learning new things, making sure to have social connections, and drinking not too out of hand because we don't want to impact anything long term. So that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, make sure to share it, and make sure to leave a comment and let us know what you think about these results. Bye.